Hi guys, it's me and Bia.
And your boy Chase.
And on today's podcast episode, we're going to be talking about what does it really mean to grow up? Is it about getting stronger, or is it just about understanding who you are?
Yeah, for sure. Today we're breaking that down through one of the most relatable superhero stories out there.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
And instead of just talking about him,
we actually have him here with us. Come on out, Spider-Man. Hi, Spider-Man. How are you doing today?
Honestly, I'm pretty tired. I had a calculus test this morning, and then I had to stop a bike thief on the way here.
Wow, that's actually crazy. Like, we complain about just homework, and you're out here doing superhero side quests?
Yeah, my biggest struggle today was repacking my lunch.
Okay, that's still pretty serious.
Not quite the same level.
But yeah, today we've got our pretty special guest, Queen's very own friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Wow, I'm honestly still not used to hearing that out loud. But yeah, hi guys.
So you're balancing school life and saving people? How do you even manage that?
Honestly, it's pretty difficult. Like, very difficult. I'm always late, or I'm always almost dying. Sometimes both.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what the kind of thing we want to talk about today. Like, not just the superhero stuff, but like how you being in high school and how all like that connects to you growing up.
So at the start, you're really focused on becoming an Avenger.
Yeah, I mean, that is my dream.
Do you think like because of that, part of you is like wanting to grow up faster?
Yeah, I honestly just don't want to be seen as a kid anymore.
I feel like for a lot of kids, that's actually really relatable.
Yeah, like wanting independence, but you're always not like ready for that independence yet.
Exactly. Like, I thought I was ready, but honestly, I'm still struggling with it.
And it seems like you're constantly trying to prove yourself, especially to your mentor, Tony Stark.
Yeah, I really wanted his approval, because I really saw him as a father figure. Sorry, I was just thinking of the word.
Oh, you're good. Which honestly kind of like makes sense because he's like not only a mentor but that father figure for you. Sorry, but like because you didn't really have one growing up.
So, at the start, it seems like you're really focused on becoming an Avenger.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was my dream.
Do you think part of you was wanting to grow faster because of that?
Yeah, I didn't want to be seen as a kid anymore. I wanted to be one of the Avengers.
Mm.
I feel like for a lot of people, that's actually really relatable. Not the Avengers part.
Yeah, but like wanting your like own independence, but not always like being ready for that.
Exactly. I thought I was ready, but I'm still struggling with that. The day-to-day of being independent is quite difficult to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it seems like you're constantly trying to prove yourself, especially to Tony Stark.
Yeah, I would say I really wanted his approval since I saw him as a father figure due to not having my own growing up.
Yeah, I feel like that makes sense because you always like look up to your parents for like approval and stuff, and since he was that father slash mentor figure for you, like that makes sense.
And that pressure kind of pushes you into situations you're not always fully prepared for.
Yeah. Okay, so since we're on the topic of Tony Stark, let's talk about when Tony Stark takes your suit away.
Yeah, honestly, the worst day ever.
What were you thinking in that moment?
Honestly, I felt like a failure. Like, if I'm nothing without this suit, then what am I?
Yeah, I think that's like something that a lot of teenagers like struggle with.
I feel it's not just about the suit. It's about who wears the suit.
Mm-hmm.
And like who you are without the things that like make you feel important.
Yeah, I had to figure out that I'm still me, even without my suit.
Yeah, I feel like that's a huge coming of age moment that you had because realizing that your value isn't just based off like your status.
Totally.
Alright, let's talk about the ferry scene.
Okay, wait. In my defense, I was trying to help.
You were, but it kind of shows that you weren't fully ready for it.
Yeah, I agree, Abia. You made a decision without thinking everything through yet.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
And sorry, I don't mean to like say that to like try to put you down. I feel like that's just a part of growing up. You make mistakes and you learn from them.
Exactly. If everything went perfectly, there wouldn't be any growth.
Yeah, I mess up a lot, but I feel like it's just me trying to figure out how to balance my home life and being a superhero at the same time.
Yeah, and I feel like that's what makes you so relatable. You're not perfect, you make mistakes, and you just learn from them.
Yeah, for sure. And Tony stepping in shows that you still had more to figure out.
Yeah, I'm very glad I have his mentorship.
Hmm. Let's go for a commercial break.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I take your order?
Yeah, I'll have a pre-meeting pump up, a Monday fixer, and a screaming boss recovery.
So that's 1 peppermint mocha, 1 McCafe frappe, and 1 fruit smoothie?
Yep.
Name your drink. McDonald's has it. We're your destination for those special flavors that help you get through your day. Get any small McCafe smoothie, frappe, shake, or espresso drink for only $2. Even the delicious new peppermint mocha. For a limited time, price and participation may vary.
Okay, we're back from commercial break. Let's go back into it. So one of the biggest moments is when you find out who the Vulture really is.
Yeah, Liz's dad.
Yeah, not a great day, honestly.
That car ride must have been super intense.
Because now, it's not just superhero vs villain, it's personal.
Yeah.
Honestly, I had no clue what to do. I cared so much about Liz, but I couldn't just ignore what her dad was doing. And I knew that I had to do what was right,
Mm-hmm.
and it was the path I had to take
Yeah.
to become a superhero.
Yeah. And I feel like that's a huge coming of age decision, but also like a huge superhero decision. You have to like choose responsibility over what you want.
Yeah, choosing what's right instead of what's easy.
Exactly, and I feel like I made the right choice.
Yeah, I think you did too. So we also need to talk about the rubble scene.
Yeah, that's probably your biggest turning point.
Yeah, that was honestly so terrifying. More terrifying than anything I've ever done before.
I feel like that must have been so terrifying because there was no one there to help you, and you didn't have Tony Stark, like the person like you look up to.
Yeah, no suit, no Avengers, just you.
Yeah, I was about to decide whether I had to give up or not, but
Yeah, you still pushed through, which is a really good thing.
yeah, I realized that if I didn't get up,
Yeah.
then I wasn't the hero that I thought I was,
Mhm.
or the one that I wanted to be.
Mm.
And that proves being a hero isn't just about powers, it's about determination and how hard you work.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree. So at the end, when you're offered a spot as an Avenger, you.
Yeah, I mean, I said no.
Yeah.
Which is a huge change from the beginning.
Yeah, because that's what you wanted the whole time.
Yeah, it was, but then I realized that I don't have to rush.
Mm-hmm.
I can just be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And to me, that shows real growth.
Yeah, it's not just about becoming like the biggest superhero, it's about becoming the right version of yourself and having a balance.
Exactly. I thought the only way I could become a hero was being a part of the Avengers,
Mm-hmm.
but I realized what makes you a hero is wanting to help people.
Yeah, which is a really good thing. I feel like that shows your maturity and like how like you matured throughout the story.
Yeah.
Alright, serious question. What's harder for you? High school or fighting supervillains?
High school, no questions asked.
Respect.
Another question for you. Do you think you like fully grown up yet?
Definitely not, but I think I'm getting there day by day.
That's fair.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the whole point of like growing up. Like it's just it's not something you do. It's like something that takes time.
Mm-hmm.
Chase, do you have anything to ask?
So, to you, what does it really mean to grow up?
To me, I think it's not about having everything figured out
Mm-hmm.
or even becoming perfect overnight.
Yeah.
I think it's more about striving to be the best person you can be every day.
Yeah. And it's like about making mistakes and learning from those mistakes and like slowly just becoming like secure in your own body.
Yeah, exactly.
And Spider-Man Homecoming shows that perfectly through your journey.
Yeah. Like you start off by trying to prove yourself and like you're kind of rushing to grow up, but then by the end of it you realize that you don't need to be the bigger hero, or like you just like find the right balance and the right version of yourself.
Yeah, exactly. I guess growing up isn't about being ready for everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's more just about not giving up when things get hard.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly I feel like that's something all of us can like relate to.
Yeah, whether it's school, responsibilities, or just figuring out who you are.
Yeah, I feel like we're all kind of going through our own coming of age story.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's a wrap. Thank you guys for listening to our episode today. My name's Abia,
And my name's Chase.
and a huge thanks to our guest,
Spider-Man.
Time, guys, but I should probably go before something else happens in the city.